we're back with our pit master and friend Jim Johnson, and this time he's whipping up a dessert. And I read this recipe this morning. I'm very fascinated about this particular dessert. So, Jim, walk us through what's right there in front of you.
Okay, now what I've done so far is I've iced half of the cake, uniced the other half. Then what you do is just take a regular box cake mix, a yellow cake mix, you put it in a bowl, you add vanilla pudding dry mix to it.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is take a can of crushed pineapple. You're going to open the can, you're not going to drain it, you're going to pour everything in with the dry ingredients, and you're going to mix it until it's smooth. You're not going to add eggs, you're not going to add milk, you're not going to add butter. So this is a low-calorie type dessert that people can enjoy and have at home and still be able to enjoy it. So what happens is you're going to put that in a greased dish, you're going to put it in the oven 350 degrees, and you're going to bake it for 35 minutes. Once you do, you're going to take it out, you're going to let it cool, and then in the meantime, while that's baking, in a bowl, you're going to mix Cool Whip and 1 can of drained mandarin oranges.
Oh.
And then you're going to come back and put that over the top, and that's going to be your icing. So for those people that are counting calories or looking, to be able to cut back a little bit and still be able to enjoy a dessert, this is going to be the perfect dessert for you.
Jim, I have some questions for you. So when you put that pineapple in there, the crushed pineapple in the cake box cake mix, that serves as, well, if the recipe had called for milk or water, that just replaces that, right?
Exactly right. So you don't have to add the melted butter, you don't have to add milk, you don't have to add oil, you don't have to add eggs or anything, and you use crushed pineapple and the juices that come in the can. Don't drain the can, so that juice will help bind all the dry ingredients together. So it's going to be vanilla jello mix, and it's going to be a yellow cake mix, and it'll mix up and it'll be real smooth and textury. And then you're just going to pour it into a greased baking dish and then bake it 350 degrees for 35 minutes.
That looks amazing. Now, what's the consistency of it, Jim? Can you cut a slice out of there and hold it up and let us see? Do you have a knife there? I'd love to see the inside since you've got the crushed pineapple in there. It sounds perfect for summer, too. Light, fluffy.
You're going to be amazed at the texture because it's going to be gooey inside.
Oh, I love gooey. Oh, yeah. That almost looks like a pudding, Jim.
It is. It's going to be like a pudding cake. So from that standpoint, you're going to be able to enjoy that, and so that you're going to have the dessert, but you don't have to worry about the calories with the milk and the eggs and the oil and all the other stuff that has to go into a mix like that. And it's going to be because of the fact that it has the crushed pineapple. So it's going to be like that. The mandarin oranges with the Cool Whip over the top.
Yeah.
Let it cool. Spread it over the top like I did. I did half of it so you could see it, and the other half so you didn't. But let me tell you, this is going to be an absolute wonderful dessert for people, and I think you're going to enjoy this a lot.
It looks amazing. Jim, thank you so much for always bringing the flavor.
Hey, what we're trying to do is make sure that you get the maximum amount of flavors with the least amount of ingredients, and we want everybody to know that this will make you better than your neighbor.
Thank you, Jim Johnson.